Hey guys. Sorry to get this low. Let me, 1 second. There we go. That's good. Hey everyone. How is everyone doing? Welcome. Welcome to RetroSpecter Live. Perfect timing. Tonight we are going to chill, hang out. I don't know how long this stream is going to be. Maybe a couple hours, maybe 4. We'll see. But it's been a couple days since I streamed, and I wanted to, I meant to stream a lot earlier, but my bowels had other plans. So here we are now at 8:16 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm just going to be playing some music. I'm going to be answering any of your guys' questions. This is going to be a just chatting stream. Nothing too crazy will happen. I am still trying to figure out a game to play. But that might actually be something that we'll talk about later in the stream. You guys might need to help me figure out a game, because I can't pick one. It's just been difficult. So we might do that later, but for now, we're just going to chill. I'm going to pop in some cyberspace OST because I love it. Give me 1 second. Where are you? There we go. All right, I need to take care of one more thing, and then I can start answering you guys' questions. So give me 1 second. I almost forgot to switch scenes. Hi, in case you missed it, I added the text at the top. Green is most recent sub. Blue is most gifted subs for the week. Orange is most recent donation. And purple I changed. It used to be the session, like whoever donated the most in a session. But I think I misread that. I thought it meant like, what's the word? I thought it meant like, oh, you know, whoever donates the most in a single stream, that'll show. But I think what it actually means is who donated the most in a single stream, period. So I changed it to weekly. So now that's the highest sub, and it'll change every week. Thank you for your sub, Dominos. If you guys want to donate, I have new 7 sin banners to show to you guys. If we hit the goal, I will show that to you guys. Link to donate is in chat. So they look pretty cool. Panda just finished and they look awesome. I will set them up probably by the end of the weekend. So anyways, all right, I am now ready to answer your questions. Starting now. Yeah, starting now. Yeah, we got a super chat tracker, so no more forgetting about super chat donations to the bar. So how am I doing? I'm all right. I just finished Better Call Saul, so I am all caught up in the Breaking Bad universe. That took like 3 months. A lot. It's like 120-ish episodes across Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. And they are like an hour long each, so. Yeah, I'm not watching Slip and Jimmy. It looks like a Big Mouth parody. Christmas plans? Just hanging out with Kamex's family. All my family's visiting other families, so just gonna chill here.
What's your future FNF mod plans, Retro?
I've said plenty of times, release part 2 and that's it. Don't expect part 2 anytime soon. It's in dev hell. Alright, let me see here. I need to move YouTube's windows over just a smidge. Do I not have shuffle on? I don't. There we go. I like gorillas, yes. Pretty good. What did I think of Better Call Saul? Did I like it as much as Breaking Bad? Originally, I was going to say no. I liked Breaking Bad better, but... oh man. That season 6 kind of saved it. I'm not going to spoil, obviously, but Jesus. So I think they're tied. I can't choose one over the other after seeing the entire show. Have I seen The Office? Yeah. During COVID, my family watched a lot of it while we ate dinner, so I saw pieces of episodes. How's my December so far? Fast. Really fast. I can't believe we're halfway through. Like, my birthday was already 2 weeks ago. That's weird to think about. Let's see. Oh, there's a new Spider-Man trailer? I have not seen it. When's it come out? Oh yeah, I can understand why December is not being very quick with being in retail. Yes, FNF vs. Retro is not cancelled. It's still in development, but it's not on my list of priorities. You want to get into new TV series? Well, Sonic Prime comes out tomorrow. Could try that. I know, right? The overlay is so good. Favorite Pokemon from Gen 9? I'm gonna have to go with Quackaball. Yes. After I beat Elden Ring, I beat Dark Souls 1. And then I got halfway through Dark Souls 2 and stopped playing because I didn't like it. Do I ever plan on playing any FNF mods on stream? My good fellow, where were you last year? Go check Camtra streams, there's a ton over there. Ask me anything besides that. You're not allowed to ask. You can ask me anything, but you're not allowed to ask me the question about asking me anything. How dare you? Dude, I watched Bambi like in the early 90s. Spoiler alert, Bambi's mom dies. Yeah, I just like the next update. I kind of just use my shirt to clean my glasses. I don't wear glasses at my computer. I only need them for driving, so otherwise they are never on me. Like just as soon as I go in my car, pop them on, get out of the car, take them off. So I do not like how they look on me. Oh, also, we're on Twitch, and I stream a lot more over there. So if you're on YouTube watching this, and you also watch people on Twitch, you should go over there instead. And a lot more active on there. If one of my mods could link to Twitch in the YouTube chat, it'd be greatly appreciated. How's it feel to be street legal? Good. I can't believe I've had expired tags for a year. Before anyone freaks out, I didn't use my car. We just drove Kamex's car a lot.
You're so fluffy, can I pet your head?
Sure. But watch the horns. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, honestly, I would have been fine. It's just that security, you know, it's like there's no chance of me being pulled over now unless it's like a taillight. Which those suck, by the way. I actually had a broken taillight once, and thankfully my neighbor told me. It was like years ago in Colorado. Just there's like no way to tell. You like literally have to be like, huh, I haven't checked this in a while. And even then you need another person for it. Got pulled over uninsured. Oof. That's not fun. But yeah, my car is street legal again. I have health insurance, which goes into effect on January 1st. Things are looking up. Next step is to, and now that the car is street legal, taking it into a mechanic, because it has been a year since I've used it. It's a 2014 Toyota RAV4. My mom forced me to get it, to take my sister to high school in the snow 5 years ago. Thanks, Mom. My dream car, a 1956 muscle Mitsubishi sedan, a Kia. Galant. That's my dream car. Optimus Prime, is that what you want to hear? That's my fucking dream car, okay? Ours, please. I can't believe it'd say something so offensive. I know it happened 11 years ago, but come on, man. Also, sorry if I sound kind of quiet. I got a Karen below me, so I don't want to. It is getting kind of late. It's not like it is 8:30, so it's not super late, but I'm kind of like going into the seclusive voice. It made a funny noise when it was accelerating, but it kind of went away after we used it a bit more, so that's good. We can hear the brakes creaking, so I think we just need to replace the brakes and it should be fine. The best thing about cars after like 2010 is they last a good couple decades plus, as long as you use it, which I didn't for a year, but I digress. Who do I love most? Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with my boy Howard Hamlin. Love that guy. Family members? Pfft, no. Kamex? Pfft, no. A Better Call Saul character? No. I don't know. Kamex? I know it's the obvious answer, but it's the truth, so. Those are like 15 feet, I think. Has to check his ref sheet. Very bad with numbers and names. I just say Christmas. I think he's like 15 feet or something when he's crawling, but he's like 20 plus if he stands on his cables. Spell IHOP, then say Ness. Is that like, is that the new iCup now kids are doing in school? It's pretty clever, I'm not gonna lie. This tag event was fine. You get like 50 points if you win, and the goal is like 400, so you just need like 5 wins plus the tags that count as their own points. It was fine. I got it done in like 15 minutes. Much better than the last event, which was tags only. Wins or losses did not matter. I hate that it never snows in Florida. Yeah, it really depends what part of Florida you're in. Like, it can rarely snow in the Panhandle, which I lived there for a couple years. You guys say it really fast, Ramalek. No, I watched Markiplier play Choo Choo Charles though. It's really short. I mean, you know, it's fair honestly. Like one guy made it, but yeah, Mark beat it in like 2.5 hours. I was pretty surprised. I thought it was gonna at least be like 6-hour experience, but it seemed fine. It seemed like not having a weapon off the train kind of sucked for the cave segments. If you get caught, it's like there's no hiding spots. You kind of have to run back to your train. That seemed really annoying. But yeah, I mean, oh yeah, the models not moving their lips was kind of funny too, but I think that's more of a stylistic choice than a Pokemon not closing their eyes when they get asleep issue. Is it good to fall in love with a character from a video game? It really depends. Like, it's okay to have fictional comfort characters. I mean, Saku is my fictional comfort character. But there is a thing is too much. And if you kind of spiral and kind of go down a path where you start to like, how do I word this? You don't believe that they're actually a real thing, but yeah, basically just don't obsess over them. You're allowed to have a crush on fictional characters. I mean, everyone does. I think I can safely say we all have, like, you know, there's a character out there that makes us go hubba hubba. So yes. I designed all my characters to make me go hubba hubba towards them, so it's a win-win situation. Favorite Pokemon is Salazzle. You know you have a video game crush when you have a body pillow of it. Yeah. True. Not to mention body pillows usually, they're not that cheap, so that's dedication. Favorite Numon from Gen 9? Answered earlier, it's Quackaball. What are the names of the other miscellaneous characters I always see in your backgrounds? Well, there is the Gate Architect, Serpent Scheme. She's the Cobra-like tomboy. There's Velasma, who is Retro Scout. She kind of surveys around the area, reports in anything unusual. There's Terry, which is Hive Mind's most loyal bee. He's got the little derpy combi looking face. And about 900 other characters who I need to name, so. Getting there. You know how it is. Izzy plushie's coming out soon. Hopefully by New Year's, but they might be swamped with the holidays, so I want to say the campaign will start sometime in January. Like, I don't see it taking longer than that. I'll be upset if it takes longer than January. Yep, construction worker Snake Lady is named Serpent Scheme. Serpent and Scheme. Also a play on words of turpentine. Or is it turpentine? Turpentine. Which is a type of liquid, I think, that like holds stuff together. Something like that. I forget. But yeah. I like to name my characters like Pokemon. I gotta say though, some of those Gen 9 Pokemon names were not it though, Chief. Like Flamigo, really? Just Flamingo without the N, and now it sounds like Amigo. Come on. That sounds like a nickname you would give your Pokemon, not an official Pokemon name. I like its design, I just don't like its name. Dash Bun, yeah, that's funny. Here's one I really didn't like. I'm trying to remember the names, the Gen 9 names. All the starter names were fine. I don't remember the middle ones. there gonna be merchandise like shirts like the one that Ace has in the back? No. No, I'm not selling that kind of shirt to my audience who is primarily children. But yes, you will get t-shirts hopefully next year. I just need to find a company that does them, and I also need to get a good graphic design. Just imagine the conversation. Like, Mom, Dad, RetroSpecter selling t-shirts, can I get one? It's like, oh sure, Timmy. What is it? It's this, it's best bottom. Oh no.
Still waiting on the RetroSpecter towel?
Towel. Are we going all out with the merch? Do towels, keychains, lockets, yachts. What else are we gonna have? Cars. I do think stickers would be cool of the symbols. Like gluttony, lust, etc. Oh, I do have good news, guys, actually. Prepare your wallets, because plushies should be coming out a lot quicker after Izzy. I want to say like once every 2 months. Before with like Retro, Saku, the minus ones, it was like 3 months each. This should be every 2 months, maybe a little sooner if it's possible. So that means, you know, I don't have set months for these obviously, but if we get Izzy in January, hopefully we can get be Insation next in March or April. And then after that would be Hive Mind. So on and so forth. But that also means you can expect to have all of the Sin plushies in your hands by the end of next year. But we have to hit the goal, so do keep that in mind. 200 for each Sin. Obviously, these will be not all at once. These will be at different times, so I think we can do it. I know the other Sins aren't nearly as popular as Retro and Sakuroma, but I think they have enough of a cult following to hit that 200 goal. And I'm also going to make music for them and stuff too, you know, obviously to help the plushies out. Panda will do some animations with them, so it'll work out.
Is that all you got?
Thank you. Do not read, the text is very tiny. Local idiot. Thank you. What should we do? Okay, so I have a question. Would you guys want, so for the Dozerk plush, would you want his whole body? Like a jumbo version of his whole body, or would you want just his head? Like a jumbo head? Because I don't know if they're going to be able to do his whole body. So if we do just the jumbo head, that would be size accurate. Panda will have a lot of fun making blueprints for him. Yeah, Dozerk's gonna be weird. I don't know if the big ship will be able to do Dozerk just because of his like cable tentacles, but we'll see. Maybe even if it's only like 2, you know, that could be his feet. You know, it's really cool, even though, you know, Izzy, Insation, Gluttony, I just said, okay. Izzy, Insation, Hive Mind, Atrocian, Dozerk, even though they haven't really had much content. There's still a small following for each of them, and I think that's really cool. And I think it'll only get bigger next year, especially when part 2 comes out. Oh yeah, the horns. Good thing Dozerk's last, because man, that's gonna be a doozy to make a blueprint of. Oh yeah, how many people we have on YouTube? I can't check right now. I'm just curious.
Is that all you got?
Thank you again. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. 48. Gotcha. Thank you. Bam, 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 bam. No, I don't want to make everyone jumbo plush. I think Zertro made a lot of sense because we already had regular retro. I think all the other plushies will be regular size. Except for possibly Dozerk. Because you have to remember, jumbo plushies are like $10 more. So you have to think about that too, you know, price is a big factor. Phase 3 retro plush, yeah. God, they're I don't think they're gonna be able to do that. Like, I'm just being 100% honest. I don't know if they can do that. Oops. You know what's after the plushies though? You know what's after the Sins? Once all their plushies are said and done in like a year? Side character plushies. With permission from the original artist. But I'm gonna try to get permission for Nightflade, Serpent Scheme, Plasma, you know. Unless I do the Virtues next year. But I'm gonna be really busy next year. I don't know if I'll be able to make the Virtues. We'll see. Yeah, I might do a Terry plush. I'd be really quick and simple for makeshift to do. Yeah, you and I got a busy year ahead of us, Panda. As long as you're up for it. Makeshift is branching out. I think they might be doing like stress balls or something. Don't quote me on that though. Just make a Zertro stress ball and it's just pure white. And the title on the site it says Zertro's third nut. There you go. They'll sell like hotcakes. People can squeeze it, they can hammer it, they can jump on it. All for the low price of $6.99. I don't know, minus plushies are in a weird spot. I kind of just want to do Metro and Maku.
Greetings my retro brothers and sisters. And to Lord RetroSpecter himself. I have big news to share. I am in a committed poly relationship with my best friend from France. It was the best day ever.
Oh, congratulations. Polys for the win. Just make sure you're all, you know, there's communication and mutual understanding. Oh, there's some filthy cheese believer in YouTube chat. I gotta get rid of them. There we go. Also, I have a huge confession to make, but I'm not going to say it until the end of the stream. So, you'll have that now weighing on your head the entire time. Until then. Stream could end in 2 hours, could end in 4, could end in 6. You don't know. Bum 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 bum. No. I'm happy with my sleep schedule, so we'll probably go until I crash. Which will be probably around midnight, so in a few hours. We'll see though. Trevor, you promised you wouldn't tell anyone. My opinion on school. It's educational. Oh, I know what I can stream tomorrow. And it's not Pokemon, and it's not Sonic Speed Sim. I can stream Vampire Survivors DLC tomorrow. I don't know how big it is, but if it's small, then we can just switch to shiny hunting, I guess, or something. Yeah. A non-Pokemon or Speed Sim stream tomorrow. Vampire Survivors. Probably Twitch only, because my YouTube channel is dying. I shouldn't even be streaming on it right now, but I am because I don't know. I like to do both streams when it's a Q&A stream, because if one side dies down, I can look at the other and vice versa, so. Oh yeah, Sonic Prime. I got a couple other shows I'm trying to finish before that. I watched the first episode on the Roblox thing, and it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't like amazing, but you know, it's the first episode. We'll see where it goes. It was a decent start. I don't understand why Knuckles has 2 different voice actors, but a variety streamer until we switched to Pokemon because the stream is too short. When's Phasmophobia has a Tempest DLC coming out soon? When does that come out? It's supposed to like improve graphics, different weather effects. I gotta play that. Oh yeah, most season 1s suck. If a show has like 5 or 6 seasons, season 1 is like usually one of the worst. Now I watched Mark beat Choo Choo Charles. True. I think season 1 finale of Steven Universe is still like one of my most favorite moments in animated history. That's the Stronger Than You segment, right? That part was just so iconic. I don't remember the last time I felt that much emotion from like a cartoon than I did in that moment. It was insane.
To my fellow brothers and sisters, pray to your gods right now, the cheese cult is coming, and coming hard. Surrender with your life intact, parry that we don't find you, lock your doors and windows, you cannot escape, you cannot escape, you cannot.
Why did he say it like that? Coming hard. Somebody likes the cheese stick mascot from the new Pokemon game. I lied. No Vampire Survivors tomorrow. Maybe Saturday or Sunday. I forgot. I have to take care of something tomorrow. Trying to think. Oh, thank you.
It would be really cool if you done an anime remix cover of BlazBlue. What would be the price range for your pattern? Do it.
I don't take commissions at the moment, but thank you for the interest. Might do commissions again next year. Depends where I am financially. If depends on a lot of things actually. Medical tests, all that stuff, you know, it can be expensive, so might open up some comms for that. But first off, I want to try out adoptable music and see how that goes first. Mr. Beast skin in Fortnite looks like me? What? Do you mean my mascot or me in real life? Because how do you know what I look like in real life? Are you the guy that said congrats on minus 500 subs? Because if you are, that was actually pretty funny. Got a laugh out of me. I will say, moving into Patreon next year, expect some exciting new rewards. Panda is actually working on little icons for each tier at the moment, so that'll be another thing I'll show on stream eventually. But general consensus is you guys will be able to see some mod stuff early, not too much. So I know literally all it takes is one patron to leak that shit to 4chan, and then oh no, it's over. Oh no. Oh, part 2 got leaked. Oh, what? More publicity? Oh man, that's a shame. Damn. No, but yeah, so early access to some mod stuff will probably be like, you know, $10 tier or whatever. $20 tier could be like you get a discount off the adoptable music, stuff like that, you know. Obviously I have to figure it all out, so. But yeah, It should be better than just I put your name at the end of every video. A little bit of more incentive. I'm sure Electro. I play GTA 5. I used to. Got a few hundred hours out of it. Me and Kamex tried to play it again recently, and we just couldn't get into it again. Also, you can expect more songs for The Sins next year. However, they will not be FNF related. I'm gonna need your guys' help too. You'll know it's not for my mod if like Boyfriend isn't in it. Sometimes I just want to make a song with, like, you know, my characters, whether it's a duet or a solo. I need you guys, like, if someone thinks it's for Verse Retro Part 2, I need you guys to come in and be like, hey, no, this isn't it. You send the description, it's just a song you wanted to make for fun. So, keep that in mind. Okay. How was your cat nap? Yes, I have 2,000 hours in TF2. Four hours? Really? Damn. Doesn't this just mean you're gonna stay up super late and then wake up at 1 PM though? I think what really annoys me too is, like, this is completely off topic. People call like RetroSpecter and Sakurama FNF characters. They are not FNF characters. I've had them long before FNF, and especially Retro. Like, come on. Yes, he's in a mod that got like popular, but doesn't mean he's an FNF character. My characters are not FNF characters. They are OCs, just like any other OC out there. Yeah, I've almost had Retro for 10 years. Sorry, I have a bottle of water. How old am I? 79. What am I gonna do for Christmas? Just hang out with Cam's family. We'll never forget Monkey Delivery Service Remix. Wow. Thanks for sticking around for so long. I made the art for that one too. Where are you at in donation goal? It's looking like 31. So you guys are pretty much a third of the way there. Link to donate is in chat. If we hit the goal, I will show you guys new banners for the 7 cents. Oh god. Don't listen to any of my stuff past Deltarune and beyond you can listen to. Don't listen to anything before that. It's been a little difficult for me to get out of FNF, and I mean, I'm losing subscribers every time I upload something that's not FNF, but, you know, I've recovered from fandom escapism before. I'll be okay. This one's just a little harder to get out of, to how deep I dug myself into it. Friendly reminder, I don't know if the YouTube algorithm showed this to you guys or not, but there is a Splatoon 3 final boss remix and a Pokemon Scarlet final boss remix on my channel this past 2 months. So if you haven't listened to those, you should go do that. Let me see here. Keep those questions coming, guys. Roguelikes are great. I almost 100% Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I gave up at a Tainted. What's his name? Is it? No, it's not Judas. There's a bullshit Tainted character. No, I actually am done with Tainted Lost. It's the other one. Forget. Yeah, Tainted Jacob. That guy can suck a fat one. I know they buffed him and stuff, but I just can't get back into the game. It's like hanging on like 10 more achievements left and they're all Tainted Jacob stuff. Maybe I'll go back and finish it one day, but eh. Did I play any more Pokemon? I don't know. I really wanted to remix Turo's battle theme, but Did you guys play Tainted Jacob like a year ago before the patch? He was insufferable. Yeah, I'll do Hades, but I'll probably wait until Hades 2 is nearing release date. Now that I know it's coming out. Play them back to back. I like my career making music. Yeah, but I think if I didn't do music, I probably would have gotten a job at like an animal care shelter or something. I'd probably play Atomic Heart. I'll probably stream it, but might have to be an emote only stream. And I can only imagine how much backseating would be done in that game. I have a Sonic Frontiers remix in the works. I haven't touched it in like a month. I just got so busy with the holidays. But if you don't see it this month, you'll see it next month. They do, Kamex. They honestly do. Zelda is the perfect example of the worst stream backseaters. My favorite are the people that like try to correct you and they end up being wrong. Like, actually it's this, and you're like, no, look, here's proof. And they're like, ow. Well, still, yeah. Shut up. Shut up. Can we get a mod or two on YouTube chat, please? Thank you. The way I see missable stuff is if the devs didn't want to intend for you to find it on your first playthrough, that's kind of how it's kind of meant to be, right? So if you kind of point out all that little tiny stuff for the streamer, I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose. It's kind of up to the streamer to enjoy the game enough to go back and look for those themselves. And if they have trouble, then they can ask for chat's help or look up a guide. No, I've not played Ragnarok. Dude, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've beaten the Danganronpa trilogy. Yep, me and Kamex played through the vanilla campaign of Destiny 2. Same.
Rank all the 7 deadly sins from weakest to strongest.
Terry, and Terry. Yeah, haven't you already asked that? Holy shit, dude. Are you a bot? Literally asking the same question over and over again, even though I answered. Christ. Have you played God of War Ragnarok? Have you played God of War Ragnarok? Oh no, I haven't yet. Have you played God of War Ragnarok? I'm gonna Twitter DM in like a day and like, hello Retro. It is me who asked if you played a God of War Ragnarok multiple times. I would like to apologize for my actions, and I would like to request to be unbanned from your streams. Thank you and have a nice day. By the way, have you played God of War Ragnarok? Not sure what Murder Jones is. Ba 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 ba. Excuse me. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. No backseating. Yeah, that'd be nice. You know, even with a big fat AFK sign, people would still be like, why is he sleeping? What's going on with Kamex? I don't know, dude. What's going on with your face? Yeah, that's right. I went there. No, I don't really watch other VTubers. I mainly watch Jerma and Markiplier. I'm not a very interesting person. Yeah, I hate VTubers. anyone that uses a VTuber is despicable. Who would use such a thing? Unbelievable. Humph. Harumph.
Would Retro and Ace measure each other's fur to see who is the fluffiest?
Probably not, because I don't think they would care. Just being realistic here. What game have I raged the most in? Do you remember, Kamex? Like, out of all the games you've seen me rage in, what do you think was the worst? Fuck off, how do I scare you? I mean, what are you talking about, honey? To be fair, I haven't raged at a game in a long time. I don't remember the last time I raged at a game. Yeah, it might have been the Drifloon PLA thing. Oh yeah, no, Elden Ring, which is like a month after PLA. Yeah, probably the Elden Ring finale. I think it's because we're like 6 hours in, and I didn't want to just end the stream to, you know, do the final boss by itself in the next stream. I just want to be done. I was there. I had explored everything, and he just would not fucking die. Oh, I remember the issue. So I used Reduvia's dagger, which, if you don't know, it's a dagger that has bleed damage. It eats away at a lot of the bosses. It's a very good early mid-game dagger, but the final boss doesn't bleed, and that was my issue. So I was using a dagger that had no bleed stacks on the final boss, and it was such a nightmare. And apparently people didn't like how I used Reduvia's dagger. Apparently I wasn't playing it the right way, so that was another thing I was getting annoyed at people about. So yeah, that's probably the worst rage moment of the year. And Germa does this thing, it's called like the Germa Awards, where at the end of the year he has like nominees for like, you know, best gamer moment of the year, you know, worst stream noise of the year. I kind of want to do stuff like that, but I don't know if there's enough moments, and I don't think we have a big enough community yet to do something like that. But maybe in 5 years, maybe in a few years, I'd really like to do something like that. The Retro Awards. Also, going through all the streams to find those moments will be a little difficult. I know, that one that Wizard put together last year, that was so nice. That's gonna be a shame he was not around this year that much because of college, so I don't think we'll be getting one this year. Nah, I don't think we will. That was on Wizard's own volition, so. The most lazy award, the most angry award. Genius. My favorite Pokemon remix. Yeah, I don't know. I used to listen to Glitch City's Frontier Brain, Owen Frontier Brain remix a lot. Or any of like Poke Remix Studios old ones. Yeah, PRS. It's just nostalgic at this point. Yeah, stream humor is very subjective because I've seen some clips that people stream on this channel and it's just like, what? Why did you clip that? Like sometimes it feels like an accident because it's just like it'll be like my VTuber twitching and somebody clips that and it's just like, what? Really? Hey Bones, thank you. Wow, 19 months. That's 2 babies. .11 babies. What happened to that .11th baby? Someone clipped you laughing and titled it "Calm Down, Bro." What a douchebag. Holy shit, Knock is in chat. Hi Knock. We'll take it to upper management. Don't worry. We will file your report anonymously, so there is no ill will towards specific people. Why is it so hot in here? I have the air at like 63. Just the lights. Alexa, turn off retro. Bum bum bum. Might be a little tough to track my VTuber, but you what? How dare you? Yeah, why didn't you fart more? Oh, my VTuber twitched. Quick, everyone clip it. Please don't. I don't have to sift through all that. I want to make more music, but I don't want to make more music. Can I just like make music without the hard part of getting started? Hey, how dare you call me out in chat, Cam? Best cyberspace song. Best one. Top of the list. I feel like I say that every time, but it's true. I gotta use vibrato more like that. Not like a ton, but just like slightly noticeable. I've seen our RetroSpecter. I mean, it's pretty inactive. I think there's a... That subreddit's kind of in a weird spot, because I think there's somebody that owns that subreddit that I don't associate with anymore. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what to do about that, but I don't really care about the subreddit, so maybe in the future I can make one or something, but yeah. I feel like out of everything my fan base uses, Reddit would be at the very bottom. Like, I would probably make a TikTok before I make a Reddit. They read Wings of Fire. Reading? Ew. What do you take me for? Some kind of smart person? I haven't used Reddit in years, now I think about it. I used to use it for like game news, but not really a reason to anymore. You guys always want to see me do Orange Kid dance on TikTok for millions of views? Oh no, I do use Reddit actually. Reddit sometimes has better answers than Google. Like, if you guys ever have trouble with something, you know, like how to fix my hose. We'll just use that as a random example. You know, if you use that and type that into Google, you'll get like 30 articles with 20 different paragraphs on how to fix a hose. But yeah, my adopts. Just kidding. But if you type how to fix your hose Reddit in Google, not in Reddit, you type that in Google, you get a lot better answers from Reddit, and a lot of them are actually really helpful. Hey, what are you two doing in chat without me? What the hell? Get away from my blooby booby, you musky husky. Alright, come here, birdie squirty. No, phobia. You two pandy cheeks. I'm just kidding. I'm so sorry. I wanted to make a sandy cheeks. Because, you know, vacuum. Wait, everyone makes that joke? What? Damn, I thought it was original. I'm sorry. Where's Bones the Scussy Bussy 01 when you need her? Hi, Bones. Nothing, carry on. I'm sorry, I'm giving all my friends slash SOs funny names. Wow, I see how it is. Alright, how about Moans the Teletubby? Just kidding. Hmm. What?
Liquid? Outside. Out there.
Oh wow. I gotta get a thermos. I mean,
No.
any of you have a thermos? Cam got one from his YouTube partner rep thing, Screenwave. Third-party network, that's what it's called. And yeah, they keep cold liquids cold and warm liquids hot. It's pretty interesting. Gotta get me one. Um. Hmm. Oh yeah. What kind of teas do you guys recommend? I'm thinking. We have a Keurig that we like never use. I'm thinking about reinstalling it, and cool thing about Keurig is there's also teas for it. It's not just coffee. If you don't know what Keurig is, it's like those little, you buy like little cups at the store and you put it in a pouch at the top and it dispenses the coffee and stuff. It's like one pouch per cup, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, I wonder if you could bypass that cam by getting like, I think what you could do is like you get a big coffee cup and then you do the small option for 2 packs. Oh yeah, hot chocolate's another one. Yeah, I want to try it again. I neglected it for a long time, but I think it'd be a nice mix up from bottled water. My favorite kind of coffee is like that perfect mixture of like bitter and sweet. So like not too bitter, not too sweet. I mean, granted, the sweet drinks at Starbucks do slap, but if you find that perfect mix, oh my god, it's just like, yeah, heaven. I usually prefer cold coffee over hot, but I can still do hot. See, I'm a weirdo. I drink cold coffee in a cold environment. Yeah, I'm that guy. Oh man, Dallas in winter was so nice. It's like the wet streets every morning. The like chilly winds. Oh man. It was so nice. Fall too. I didn't even notice fall here. Like it just kind of happened, but fall in Dallas. Woof. Ooh, that sounds good, Panda. I'll have to try that. This was my greatest accomplishment this year. I didn't do a lot this year. I guess releasing IPU. That was early though. So, yeah, I didn't do a whole lot this year. Yeah, I've noticed as I've gotten older, I'm liking coffee a lot more. I can't tell if it actually helps me wake up in the morning, but it's just it's a great drink with breakfast. Like eggs, croissant. God damn. Good shit. You know what I want to try that's been ages since I've had? Cinnabon. Apparently there's one, but it's like 20 minutes away from us. God, I love Cinnabon. You guys ever had coffee ice cream? God damn. Kamex, I want coffee ice cream next week time we go to the store. I'll drive us. Give me coffee ice cream, please. Can you get me coffee ice cream next time we go to the store? I'll drive us. Spumoni? I've not heard of that. Ooh, I like Italian ice cream. What is my goal for next year? Get Verse Retro Part 2 out. Merchandise of the Sins. Plush, including plushies of the rest of the Sins. Possibly Virtues. That's more of a... That's not like... Oh, I'm totally gonna do that. It's more like, oh, if I have time. Hey, Wizard. Tackle quite a few games on my stream backlog. Get healthier. And yeah. What's the worst dessert to you? Yeah, I like saltines. I've played a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons. I didn't get too far into it though. Not really for me. Holy shit. Thank you, Clockwork Ranger, for the 666.
I am legally required to match the theme.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Wow. I was not expecting that. Okay. Give me like 5 minutes and I will get the stuff set up. Reminder, the goal has been hit. You do not need to fill the super chat like someone did last stream, and the reward was nothing. Alright guys, we hit the goal, and now we gotta wait on super chat. Go ahead, super chat. Go ahead. We're waiting. Go ahead, super chat. You guys are really gonna like these. These will be what you'll see at the bottom of Twitch. So, you know, streams will have like little banners when you scroll down. Mine's finally gonna have that. It's not just gonna be retro crumping and a gross fan-made Discord icon from like 2018 or some shit. So you will see those in a few minutes. Just gotta take care of something really quick. Goodbye, Retro Crump. I'll crump with you, sweetie pie. You know what's funny? You know, when you think of retro, like, you think of my voice, but technically, this isn't retro. The way I'm talking right now isn't like retro's canonical voice. Well, it is and it isn't. So let me try to explain here. The canon retro, like in my story, does not have as much energy, and he's a lot more. He's a little more edgy. Let's just be honest. But yeah, if I had to give him a voice, it'd be more like this, or something like your mom. He wouldn't do that, but it would be something like this. I'm not in the mood, Ace. I can't do a deep voice though. It's funny, like I have a deep voice, but I can't do a deep voice.
Who are the few people you are thankful for?
Thank you for the dono. Kamex, my mom, my dad, Reddit. I'm just kidding. No, not Reddit. I am RetroSpecter. No, I don't know. It's tough. Like, yeah, I definitely need a voice filter. Let me see here. I mean, we have a good voice for Zertro, but yeah, Retro's in a weird spot. Let's see.
Oh. Bah. Your mother. Your mom. I guess. Yeah, I guess this is what he would sound like. You know? It's like... This is what he would probably sound like. Just slightly deeper. But still my formant. I don't think a lot of people know what that is, but... Don't talk to me, I'll come. Sorry, I saw the quotes, so I read it. I thought you wanted me to read it. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, this would be his voice, so... Honestly, when I record his new chromatics, I'll probably have to do this. E, ooh, so. I'm not in the mood. I just give him a Kermit voice. I'm not in the mood for sex right now, Sakurama. Sorry. Goodness. Phase 4 Kermit. I can't go too long. It's like 10 p.m. I want to stream. I like these late streams. It just, you know, living situation makes it difficult. Enough. I'm already pissed. Oh yeah, you know, we got... So yeah, this would probably be like Retro's canon voice. And then... You have, let me see. And then... You'd have... Fuck. Thank you for the $2. Sometimes it just slips out. Anyway, so yeah, like I was talking to Kathy the other day, I was just like, oh, you are such a bitch, you know what I mean? Like, she got new shoes from JCPenney, and it was just like, oh my god, bro. Seriously, sister? You know what I mean? Anyways, oh, yeah. What's, what? Oh, donation goal, yeah. Here.
I gotta do the, it's gotta be like Price is Right, where they like use the girl to showcase the letters.
Alright, here's your donation goal. Alright, let's see, alright. So, good job hitting the $100. Really good job. Anyways, so today, your mother wait. Okay, I found it. Oh, I see. I just saw your DM, Panda. Alright, fine, I'll change my voice.
Oh my god, that's not good.
Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Here's your prize. Good job. Whatever. Fuck off. So yeah. Sorry. Anyways.
Go back to normal. Bum 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 bum. All right, so folks, you can see here. Well, you can't see here. You'll see here in a second. These are the new banners you'll see at the bottom of Twitch. I'll update them over the weekend. Here they are. So basically, what does this mean? So in the first box, I'll have like an about. It'll say like about. Hive minds will say like donate, and basically when you click on these, they will bring you to the respective links. And there's one for each sin. So like I said, actually retros might be the rules. No, I think, yeah, retro would be about, hive mind would be donate, Saku would be probably rules or something, you know, so on and so forth. I'll have to figure out a thing for each sin, but yeah, Panda did these. They did a phenomenal job. So pretty cool. You can expect to see these on my Twitch channel in a few days. So I think that's it. Let me I got to reset some goals here. Next goal will be a new character reveal. I'm going to have to reset Super Chat as well. There we go. Link to donate is in chat. Otherwise, let's go back. If you guys have any questions you want to ask, feel free. How long have we been streaming? Almost 2 hours? Okay. I still at least have another hour in me. So, we shall keep going. bum, 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 bum. If you like those, you can expect to see more stuff like it when the Patreon tier rewards get updated. But those are still whips. Oops. I was not. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Is that working? Let me check the top bars. That's weird. Ranger should have replaced Romalak at the top. Is it, do I have to have it open or something? Let me see. Stream labels, do I just have to have it open? Is that like a thing I have to have up? Oh, okay. Okay. That has to be open. Gotcha. So the words at the top will not update unless I have that window open. Okay. It's called Streamlabs Stream Labels. I thought I could have it closed like Restream chat on the right, but you could not. Okay, I am ready to answer questions. Congrats on the new stream setup. Thank you. I had a second mod. What would the name be? Verse Flargo Blargo. And the 8 dwarves. February 30th. 2100. No, you're not late. Bum bum ba dum ba dum. Sorry for being quiet, guys. Trying to think of something to talk about. Will Sokka get an entire mod to herself? No. My day's been okay. Pretty uneventful. Watched some more of the Cuphead show. Ate food. And watched some other stuff I'd rather not talk about until I finish it, just to be safe. But yeah, that's pretty much it. A lot of watching today. What other hobbies do I have? Does watching TV shows count? And video games? I guess those are hobbies, right? Not very exciting hobbies, but they're hobbies nonetheless. I collect adoptable characters. I don't know if that's a hobby. I've been slowing down, but yeah, I've been slowing down, but I'm getting like higher end adopts now, so it kind of cancels out the price. I mean, the adoptables vary. It depends. Some are like 10, 15 bucks. Favorite song of my mod? Probably Acid Iron. Or Acidaron, as Cam likes to call it. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba, bum. No, no Among Us. Acidaron. Good old Acidaron. Modeling down 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 down. I'll add a hyphen to it in part 2 just for you, Cam. Out of everything I remixed pre-FNF, what did I have the most fun with? I still really remember liking Asgore. Not just the character. Remixing Asgore is still one of my favorites. The most fun I've ever had with an orchestral piece. Favorite animal? I don't know. I don't want to be basic and say cat, but I've grown up with a lot of cats in my life. I'd say dragon, but they're not real animals, so yeah, I'm not sure. I need to like sit down and actually think about that one. It's funny because most people have that answer right off the bat, but I definitely need to like actually think about it. I'm not too crazy about Komodo dragons. They're just wannabe dragons. They're not actual dragons. They're just lizards. They're lizards with a sussy name. Fictional animal, definitely dragon. It's one of them. One of the few non-Pokemon related things that Retro's based off of, so. Dude, Tony. I don't know. I don't know if I like. I don't know if I like four-legged dragons or wyverns more. Maybe wyverns, because I do like, yeah, like I like birds and the fact that they don't have hands and they have feathers instead. I think that's really cool. Wyverns are kind of like bird dragons when you think about it. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. How do the other sin sounds? Alright, well, there's Retro. It sounds like this. There's Saku, and she sounds like that. Doesn't sound like that, but there's Izzy, and he sounds kind of like this, I guess. You bitch, you son of a what? You son of a what? I'm sorry, that's just, it slips out sometimes. The ripe old age of 38, or whatever his age is. I think he's, no, he's in his 40s, isn't he? I had to look at the ref sheet. Is he 43? I mean, it's not like, you know, it's like, he's basically dead. I'm just kidding. Me in 13 years, 14 years. Hold on. Okay. Oh my god, I have so many water bottles on my desk. I need to fucking clean it up. Son of a... What? Son of a... What? Son of a... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to say that on stream. Please do not cancel me, Twitter. Hey, it's not my fault our apartment community doesn't recycle. It is. Who's next? Station. Kind of talk like this, but girl, I can't do it. Can't do that voice. Oh, I see. Mike Wazowski. Hive mind talks like this. Cause she's a bee, and bees like to talk like this for some reason.
Retroshan talks like this. He's not southern, I don't know why I did that. Fuck. Hey, little mama. Looking good tonight.
Get away from me, you freak. Now, ladies, there's plenty of room to go around for all of you. You fucking bitches. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I should just have Dozark be like Omega from Sonic Heroes. Where like he's clearly a robot and he just kind of has like the error 503 detected. It'd be kind of funny, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to give him an Iron Giant type of voice or an Omega type voice, or combine the two. I didn't miss anyone, right? Yeah, we're good. And Terry sounds like
This, you little fucking shit. You pieces of shit. All of you, you fucking. Peanut.
Terry. How could you? Wrong button.
Spell IHOP and then say mess. I ate your penis.
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube chat when the stream started. Wait, Cam, why did you curse in that chat? Oh, I thought you did that on purpose. Oh wow. I think the same thing happened the other night too. When I, like, right before I went to bed, I think we were in the same one. I haven't played Cave Story. I want to though. I just remixed Running Out because I really liked that song. Terry would be a really easy, well, it'd be an easy skin and voice, because you would literally, all you'd have to do is like pitch Boyfriend's vocals up to sound like a bee. But I'm not doing that for all the songs. I'm sorry. Fuck that. Too many songs. So here's the thing I've learned with game design. So a little rule of advice for all you game developers out there. Unlockable stuff is fun, and combining stuff is fun, but the more you add, the more you have to combine, and that fun eventually turns into dread when you realize just how much work you're giving yourself. I learned that the hard way with all the dialogue combinations, which will not be a thing in part 2. There will only be certain combinations for certain characters, and you'll probably have to figure them out yourself, or just look up a video, which you guys do anyways. So, well, you know, like, obviously default Boyfriend and probably all his skins will have like the normal interaction with Izzy, and then like, you know, Retro BF would have like one with Izzy, stuff like that. But yeah, you know, like minus BF, regular BF, there's no reason to make them have different dialogue. They are literally the same character. So. What do you mean you see me? Where are you? I don't see you. What is with the language? Jeez. Favorite battle theme was Turo. Got it, Rumlick. I'm just taking things slow until I'm completely ready to get back into it, which has not been a thing. Even after IPU, not IPU, sorry, Icebreaker. It's been hard for me to get back into the mod after Icebreaker. Doo-doo ass. Hi, Makwa. I did wipe. Thank you very much. I think that's how I'll warm up actually. Getting back into part 2. I might actually start with the script and lore before I get into the music for each character. The script and lore for each character. Building blocks. Can't believe you're cursing, Cam, in this area, on this place, in this location. How could you? Why is it so hot? Alexa, turn on retro. Oh, my lights. The AC just freaking out. Oh, it's just you and me? I was wondering why you're so brave in here. I was like, you wouldn't do this around other people. I know you. No, I'm not writing. I was actually just talking about that. Certain combinations will help trigger certain dialogue. Otherwise, the song will just autoplay. So wait, you joined the same one as me, and I was the only person here? What the fuck? That's weird. Oh yeah, true. Not if I have anything to say about it. Hill. Just see a bunch of hashtags. Disappear. Disappearing. Disappear. Disappearing. No, the song is called Fading. Why would she say dance with me? Dance with me. What? Oh, wait, no, the song's called Flowing. I fucked up too. Not Fading. That's F and F. Also, chat's probably really confused right now because you were like DMing me. You should probably just VC or something. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna see. I'm gonna make songs for some of my adopts next year too. I just want to give them a bit more personality, and it's the best way I can do so, I feel. I think, you know, if I make like an adoptable song, I feel like it fits one of my characters better than it does, you know, selling it, then I'll do that. But yeah, yeah. I might make like a roadmap. You know how games have roadmaps and they kind of show you what's in store for the next year. I might make one in a week or two. It's like a schedule. It's a very loose schedule though. Like literally all year to take care of it. Hey, I've been fine with schedules, excuse me. When's the last time I messed up a schedule on stream, huh? Go ahead, I'm waiting. Cam, I have like all my windows are covered. I'm sorry Discord doesn't pop up when I'm in streamer mode while you call. Aka. Boom. Hello?
No.
What?
No.
What, I can't handle a little R&R?
What is that?
Rest and relaxation.
No.
What?
If you need R&R from me, I can just go to a different state or something.
Okay, buddy.
What?
I'm here with Kamex chat. Everyone say hi to Kamex.
I'll go to Texas without you.
Alright, asshole. I want to say bye to Kamex. I'm hanging up. So, how about those Paper Mario streams?
I feel okay. I'm conflicted because I've spent so much time on the games that I'm starting to feel a little burnt out, especially doing them back to back to back like that. And I feel like it kind of tells me that maybe I should. I'm afraid that if I don't do it back to back though, I'm just gonna end up not doing it for a while. Like, and I mean like not finish it. I'm enjoying the game, like don't get me wrong, but I'm just like this with long games in general. And I wish I wish games weren't so long, I guess.
There's nothing to do with like the pressure of like an audience or anything.
A little bit of that. Also because, you know, people tend to like pull you in many different directions to play the way that they want you to play, and it kind of gets a little bit too much sometimes.
Gotcha. I was gonna say, like, if you don't care about an audience watching, then maybe you could just like stream it in a server where Panda is.
Possibly.
And then they could watch you play.
I also have this incredible fear of looking dumb, and RPGs do exactly that.
Yeah, I mean, RPGs are, you have to pay like a lot of attention to your equipment and stuff, and from the years I've known you, you're not the best at that, so.
No, there are MMOs where I literally would just play with the starting weapon for like I don't know how many levels, and then wonder why is it getting harder and harder when I have like an inventory of stuff that is miles better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like so used to games that give you your kit right away, and it's just about, you know, improving your skill with the kit that you have rather than just, you know, swapping it out for something better. That's why I play a lot of like platformers and stuff, because you have everything you need to beat the game right away. You don't have to learn anything new. It's just about you like increasing your mechanical skill with the stuff that you have from the beginning. Not that I would think that's a better way of playing anything, but it's just like kind of my usual playstyle and why I suck at RPGs. It's also why I'm not a huge fan of like skill trees, because they end up adding so many abilities that I tend to forget half of them.
Oh no, Ars and Trevor know my secret. Okay. The rest of chat will know at the end of the stream.
I also think there are games that like the whole point is to give you a bunch of different ways to play a game, and for some reason I end up having that fear that I'm just playing with a disadvantage the entire time, because there's always like a better combination of items to use or abilities to like spam basically. And I'm not gonna lie, I always tend to use the combination of items that just fuck me over the most. Not even on purpose, I'm just not good at being able to combine things like that. So there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately for people like Cam, a good story isn't enough to drive all the equipment management you have to do to get through that story.
I think what it is how do I explain this? I think something's wrong with me personally, like, because I'm not. If a good story takes too long to get good, that's when I drop it. And not to say that Paper Mario was like that at all, actually. I've been enjoying it a lot.
I thought you were about to say Mario Kart 8 for some reason.
I need to play that, shit. I need to check out the new things.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so mad that the fucking commercial spoiled me some of the tracks. And one that I've been waiting for so long, too.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite tracks of all time. It's nice to know that it's in the game, though. I wish I saw it in the game.
I definitely don't mind playing those with you, but you'd have to wait till like Saturday at noon after my video goes up.
No, tomorrow, right now.
No. I mean, you can play
tomorrow right now.
Tomorrow right now. Getting a little tired, but I want to hold out for at least a couple more hours.
Here, I'll just sit at your desk and you'll sleep in my bed. I'll just continue the stream.
Okay.
You're gonna break my bed.
Not the only thing I'll break.
Hot? I think another thing that I want to try doing is juggle 2 different games. Maybe that'll keep things fresh
On stream?
but, yeah.
Good luck.
But the problem with that also is that I would probably confuse both stories if they are story heavy games. So maybe it's like, what if it's one story heavy game and one like brainless game that I can just juggle between?
Yeah, that's probably the way to do it.
Only problem is finding a brainless game.
Yeah. Well, this Saturday I'm gonna be doing Vampire Survivors DLC, and then maybe Sunday I'll do a story game or something.
Alright, we're gonna do Paper Mario along with Gran Turismo. Okay.
Paperismo.
Just watch me upgrade cars and like very, very slowly progress through faster and faster cars.
You get your whole stream muted because of the music.
Oh, you're right. They have like copyrighted songs from the mid 2000s. I'm gonna be fucked.
Apparently Forza Horizon 5 has a streamer mode that disables copyrighted music, but I feel like that's not 100% accurate because, you know, like how can they be accurate with that?
I think that's. I appreciate the workaround, but it's fucking stupid that we have to do that in the first place.
No. God, like I kind of understand like streaming TV shows, but like why are we so limited on the music we can play on streams?
Businessmen scaring musicians into, you know, giving them money. I mean,
yeah, chat.
no, genuinely, I had to like, you know, I had to study a bit of music law while I was in college, and I swear to God, I've never consistently left a classroom more angry than when I was studying music law. Like, it's the most bullshit I've ever seen.
Wait, music law?
Yeah, I had to study a bit of music business and all that stuff, and that includes like law and copyright.
Law?
What?
Like Saul Goodman?
Oh. Yeah. That's the most incoherent hum I've ever heard. I actually remember when I covered a lawsuit by Katy Perry. She didn't do the lawsuit. She was actually the one getting sued. Where basically she was getting sued by an artist that I think they did like Christian music or something like that. And so essentially what happened was that his song was pretty similar to hers, and it was just like a simple melody of some sort. And let me tell you, it was the dumbest shit. It was basically just like a saw wave, a straight up saw wave with reverb. So it's like the most simplest thing you can do. And it kind of just goes down the minor scale. So it goes. That was the melody that she's getting sued over. And basically, I was trying to argue the case that this is fucking stupid because it's the simplest thing that a lot of people can replicate so easily. So I just don't see like I don't see it as a deliberate thing of infringement whatsoever. I can't believe people argued against that in the classroom. Like, I was actually so mad leaving after that presentation. I was like, how the fuck are you people? Never mind. Oh my fuck. It was like a I think the name of the song in question was Dark Horse by Katy Perry. I couldn't fucking believe it that people are actually like eating this shit up. And I think there was another I don't know. This might be a little bit too much to say, but I genuinely feel like the copyright side of music is very like predatory in a way. And what I mean by that is it kind of just fearmongers young musicians into being so fucking paranoid that they have to protect their art in every which way possible. And I promise you, it's not that crazy. I mean, I can't say that I've been, you know, in the industry, but like, I feel like there's a bit too much of that fear.
I mean, it doesn't help that like we had to like dip our toes in the water when we started uploading our remixes to stores and stuff, because it was just like there's no tutorials for that shit. There's no, you can't Google that and like figure out. Shut up, Google. Turn the phone off. You can't figure out that stuff on your own. So here's the thing. Like technically, our songs aren't remixes; they're covers. We just use the word remix because it's
a buzzword.
Yeah, it's the more commonly looked up phrase over covers. But as long as we're not sampling the original recording, that is what defines a remix. So, you know, everything in Professor Turo, my Professor Turo remix, was all covered by a synth or a saw or a drum beat. So I can upload it as a cover.
Let me try to explain it. Basically, a remix takes the song that you're trying to remix and uses the actual song itself within the remix. So let's say, for example, I want to cut up, let's say, a Pokemon theme song or something, and then sample that into like a let's say like a hip hop beat or something like that, because you know sampling is very big in hip hop. That would be a remix. A cover is basically just recreating the composition with your own sounds. Recreating or like, you know, changing a little bit of it, whatever. There's a lot of nuance to that. That's the difference. But those are the legal terms, the actual like, you know, the stuff they use in the books. But obviously, you know, internet communities and such, we kind of use those words differently. Oftentimes a cover in the internet, whatever, we would call a cover something like, let's say someone's playing an instrument and they're just playing out the actual song. That's what we usually call a cover. Whereas a remix is something that we create digitally. So there's different definitions depending on, you know, so if you're doing like official shit, go with the law definition because it'll save you a lot of headache and confusion.
Yeah, I mean, you legally can't upload a remix to iTunes and Spotify and stuff, but you can upload a cover, and it costs $12 a year. So yes, we are paying $12 a year for each song that you see from us that's on Spotify and iTunes and other stores.
But anyway, the whole point of the thing is just, it's been an absolute mess seeing people try to put such a subjective art form into a box that can be like, how do I explain this? They tried to make art objective in a sense that like, oh, you know, this sequence of notes is just like mine, you're copying me. When, if you could like compare it to art, it would be like, these set of colors that you used is very similar to mine, you're copying me. What's a color palette then? Like, what's a musical, like a key or like a key signature? I feel like that's pretty similar in that regard. Exactly. Nobody can own a chord progression. In fact, if you look at stuff like, you know, basic EDM, you see them use the same fucking chord progression all throughout. There's actually a specific chord progression that I hear that I will switch off a song instantly because I fucking hate it that much. I have to...
Yeah, because...
I have to find it. What?
It makes sense because, like, you can't really make your own chord progression because those are kind of solidified. Like,
the thing about chord progressions and music theory in general is that there's a finite set of notes and chords and sequences that sound good together.
Yeah.
So it's very obvious that you're gonna find a couple songs that sound pretty much the same because, well, humans like patterns, and we like to stick to things that generally work. So we're gonna use the shit that works.
You can make your own chord progressions, but they're gonna sound like shit.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. Also, can you? I think I don't know if that's the ice machine or if Miles is getting into something.
Let me check. I'll be right back.
Okay. Pretty much deal. Oh, okay.
Oh, I actually remember. That also reminds me. Samples are another thing that people tend to try to, be like, oh, you copy me, blah, blah, blah. I remember seeing this thing on Twitter where this one artist was like, hey, you copied, or no, it was a song by Justin Bieber or whatever. And some random artist that was a lot smaller than him, obviously, was like, hey, you copied my song. And it was a sample. There was a specific sample that they both used. Turns out that sample was in Splice, which is a program that you can, buy samples to use, and they're free, they're fair use or whatever. So I don't know if the artist produced the song, or maybe they just didn't know that their producer used a common sample, but that was fucking embarrassing. Like, he just made a whole stink about something he didn't know anything about. Or I would hope that. Like, I want to give him the benefit of doubt, and maybe he didn't produce the song that he sang over, because if he did, though, that's very much in bad faith. Because, I mean, most people would know that a sample that they used was off a website that is like, the whole point is for multiple people to use it. Yeah. But anyway, music jargon aside, I don't remember what the point we were making was.
Oh, the point where he's saying is like, it's really scary for a lot of people getting into the industry. Like what to do and how to do it. Like me and Kamex have gotten a lot of emails throughout our years as being musicians. Like, how do you have your remixes up in stores? How do I do this? Is this okay?
And every person that has asked me that, I've given them like a massive essay full of nuances. I feel so bad, but I'm like, look, I'm not a lawyer, but this is how I did it, and I haven't been caught yet. Because the problem is that a lot of people, they get this fear instilled in them by other people that clearly don't know what they're talking about, where it's like, no, you can't remix a song. It's illegal and morally incorrect. And it's like, guys, people sell fan art of copyrighted characters. I'm sure we can also do remixes of video game music. Like, it's not, come on.
That's actually how I lost my old ex-best friend. They were a huge stickler about copyright. And once they saw I was making ad revenue off of like Undertale remixes and stuff, first they demanded half of it because we shared the channel, despite all the revenue coming from my remixes and none of our Let's Plays. And then they were very upset at me for wanting to pursue this path instead of going to college.
There's such a bad stigma to like remixing video game music that is actually insane to see. I remember actually when I started remixing FNF, actually, I remember getting this comment where it's like, why are you making money off of someone else's work? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I made this shit from the ground up. The composition isn't mine, but I had my own take on it. I still produced this from start to finish. What are you saying? I didn't respond because I feel like people like that aren't worth responding because they're ignorant, so whatever. But I also remember actually going to Reddit and seeing a thread about like, remixing music and stuff. And I remember this one specific person saying something like, real musicians don't remix songs. I would be very angry if someone were to just remix my work because it doesn't take a real musician to do that. And I just thought that was so interesting because it's like, so like, I mean, if that's your stance, then any random old Joe you can pick off the street can just remix a song, right? It doesn't take any music prowess whatsoever, right? Is that your argument? Like, if someone in chat remix a Pokemon song for me right now, well, of course you'll have to have some knowledge to do that, right? Like, it's so weird, man. Like, musicians in general, they can be either the coolest people you've ever met or the most miserable twats you've ever witnessed to walk this earth. It's insane, the range.
Also a huge sausage fest for some reason.
It is very much a huge... Wait, sausage fest? Oh, I thought you were saying circle jerk, but my brain just processed that differently.
Oh.
It is true, though. There's a lot more guys in the music space than there are girls. Which kind of sucks. I feel like... I don't know if maybe just girls in general don't feel like they can stand up to guys or something, which is why they... it's rare to see a girl in music. Or, like, music production, I mean.
Yeah.
And I always wondered why.
Not singing, by the way. That's a completely different thing.
I remember when I was, you know, in my music production class in college, there was, like, this one girl that was there, and, like, she was an absolute badass. She, like, knew everything. And I was just like, wow. Just seeing her, like, in a room full of guys just killing it like she was, that was pretty fucking cool. Yeah, my brain works in mysterious ways. We need to see more girls in engineering. You know, an interesting scientific fact, actually, is that a girl's hearing is actually more sensitive than guys. So you never know. I mean, y'all could really, really do well in sound engineering.
I can hear you. There you go. Sound engineer in the making right there.
And I feel like that could be very helpful in a sense. Like, I had to think about it, and I feel like that can be helpful in a sense that, well, loudness and just having a girl, like, listen to your... Obviously, it's not something that's, like, you know, so concrete that you could just walk to any girl and be like, hey, can you listen to this and see if it's too loud? I don't know. But, like, I feel like, it could help with, like, maybe safe listening for a song that you're making or something. Because some people, they make their music way too loud. And that's not good. You don't want to blow out people's ears. BRB asking my sister to listen to all of my music and see if it hurts her ears. No. No, she actually has she has ADHD, so I wouldn't do that because that would overwhelm her with the loud stuff. there music nerd moment, but there's some songs that I really want to turn up the volume because I like it so much. But the mixing makes it so hard to do that because it would just hurt my ears.
You know a song is good when you want to turn it up so loud that it slightly hurts your ears.
Like, I've had songs where it's like, oh, but there's a specific part of the frequency spectrum that I fucking hate that I always tend to, like, quiet down. It's somewhere in the high mids area. Let me see. Around 4,000 to 6,000 hertz. I hate that fucking part of the spectrum so much.
Oh, that was a weird burp.
I hate those burps.
Old man burp.
It like, the air just like ekes out instead of just come out all at once, and it feels gross.
I just felt like an old man. Oh.
I want to play Mario Kart 8 and check out the new things already. Maybe tomorrow's stream, I don't know.
Oh.
Go for it.
No. I'm running out of juice, guys. Might end it at the 3-hour mark.
It's so hard for me not to read A side as aside.
Side.
A side, not aside. Like, it's a FNF thing where it's called like A side, B side, whatever. C side, D side. How many sides are there? How many sides can a disc have? Or a tape? Record? Anyway.
Ow.
I remember when I used to like blast music on my shitty iPod earphones, like on the bus, hoping that people can kind of hear it, but I'm basically just killing my ears. It's like so people can hear how hardcore I am listening to like certain types of music.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, nobody gives a shit. Shut up. Leaning on the window. Yeah, you get like this fucking weird marking on the bus window too when you leave. Leaving the screen on and pointing it at people. I don't remember doing that, but that's funny. It's like, that's right, guys. I listen to System of Down. Yeah. And people staring at you like you're nuts.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned the FNF like songs that we make, because they're some of the hardest originals we have to write. Because with the FNF songs, you have to write 2 melodies that go back to back against each other and sometimes harmonize, and it's constant because you have to think of like what the player is going to play. You also have to think like, oh, would this feel good for the player to play? So it's a lot of work. Sometimes I just want to make a song that's like semi-repetitive.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even think about playability. I just want it to sound good.
Yeah. Honestly, this might be some sad news to some people, but I think when I do open up comms, I probably won't have F&F originals as an option.
I'm charging extra for that shit.
I'm not even charging extra, I just don't think I'll have it.
The thing is, FNF music it takes a lot to actually make, because these melodies are constant and they never stop. So the thing is, you know, in like normal music, I guess is not really a better way to put it. There are breaks in the melodies, there are instrumental parts, but for some reason FNF fans, they kind of just go nuts when there's an instrumental part. So they need to have constant melodies playing. And the problem is they also don't like repeating measures or anything like that, which is pretty key in, you know, song making that is meaningful and something that you'll remember. Having repeating parts will help with that. But they don't like that either. They just take song structure and throw it out the window. Like, so I don't want to make FNF songs for people if that's the criteria they're gonna have.
Don't show them roses.
And that's the thing too, like I guess people will find my mod boring because it's not hard or blah 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 whatever. But I wasn't trying to make a hard mod. I was trying to make something that people, you know, enjoy to listen to and play to. Like, it's so weird to me that a rhythm game where music is the most important part of the game is often shafted for difficulty. And that's why a lot of FNF songs sound like shit. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna straight up say it.
Alright, Cam, start your stream and I'll read you.
What?
Start your stream up and I'll read you.
It's a little too late for that, I think.
Yeah. Alright, folks. I think I'm going to call it here. A pretty short stream. One of our shortest streams, actually, in a while.
Yeah, you should do more of those so you can have time to do other things.
I should. This was fun. I think just chatting streams should be on the shorter side anyways, honestly.
I remember, like, coming back to streams and your VTuber just staring at because you don't forget it anyway. Yeah, shorter streams do that.
I may or may not stream tomorrow. Yeah, just keep it on Twitch and Twitter. If I do, it'll be another one of these hangout streams. No gaming streams until either Saturday or Sunday. So either no stream tomorrow or a hangout stream again. Short one. And same for Friday. Can't tell if the credits have looped or not. Okay, I think that means that's where it ends. Gotcha. Yeah. But we'll let the donators go through because I don't think it showed them. Thank you to everyone that donated and subscribed. Really appreciate it. I might change this text to black because I do like the green, but it does make it a little hard to read on the paper. And the contract at the top is black anyway, so yeah, you might see the text change here. Just to make it a little bit easier on the eyes to read. Alright. Alright guys, I have a confession to make. You ready? Are you ready for my confession? All right. I was playing this the whole time. The entire 3 hours. And nobody knew. Nobody knew. Well, Arz, you were supposed to know. Kamex was talking about it. Yes, my secret has been revealed. Nobody even knew. Anyways, check this out. Most rebirths. Gee, I wonder where I am. 75? No. Let's keep scrolling up. 60? No. Oh, I wonder where I could be on this leaderboard. Top 10? No. Where am I? Boom. Number 3, baby. I'm catching up. You better watch out, number 2 and number 1. I'm getting there. Anyways, the reason why I can't do any gaming streams, look in the bottom left. There's an event going on, triple XP. I'm trying to make the most out of that, and that will go away Saturday morning. So, you won't see this on my streams. This will just be in the background while I hang out and talk to you guys. But also there's Kamex. Elise. Doing the Dwayne The Rock Johnson eyebrow. But yeah, it's a lot of work. I've actually watched like all of season 6 of Better Call Saul while doing this, so you know. But I don't know, it's been fun. Just seeing my name climb up the ranks. So anyways, there's my confession. I apologize. And there goes Elise. But alright. Alright, buddy. Don't worry, I'll give you your bird feed soon. Yeah, so there's no hilltops gun right now. So I'm making the most out of it by using the triple XP. And hilltop should be back by the time triple XP is over, which means I get to AFK again and do other shit. Also, shh. Don't tell Twitch or YouTube.
What?
Oh shit, it's starting. Oh, shh, 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 shh. It's okay, we're good. Don't tell anyone. Don't worry, I'm not looking at it.